Hello, my name is Nagasai Purvaj and my roll number is 20955804009, and my topic is FET biasing or UJT biasing. The FET or field effect transistor has so many applications in the electronics field. So FET or UJT comes in the two types, which UJT comes in two types, which is P channel and N channel. The P channel has a P type channel and N type gate, and the N channel has the N type channel and the P type gate. Now let us go into the operation. The operation of the UJT or FET is the same as the tap. The tap has a knob which is used to control the flow of water, and here the UJT or FET has a control element called as gate. The gate is connected to, for this N channel type, the gate is connected to P channel. So the gate, when the gate positive the positive voltage is given to the gate, when the positive voltage is given to the gate, the then it will be in the forward bias. So the depletion region will be decreases. So we have to give the gate the negative biasing. So we give the gate the negative biasing. When the negative biasing is given, the depletion region increases when we increase the negative bias. So then that negative biasing can be used to control the drain to source currents or holes, drain to source currents. And this is the characteristics curves of the FET. The FET has the drain characteristics and the transfer characteristics. The drain characteristics can be plotted by keeping VGS or gate source voltage constant, and plotting a graph between ID and VDS. And here the transfer characteristics can be obtained by this equation. That is ID is equal to IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square, where VP is the peak voltage, peak voltage in sense this is the peak voltage. There are now let's go into the topic here. There are different types of biasings for the FETs. The biasing is used for FET is to make the ID currents constant. Here, when the temperature is increases, the ID resistance, the channel resistance decreases, so the ID currents increases most of the time. Where the ID currents are the drain currents, so there are different types of biasings in the FETs. There are three types of biasing which we know, which are the fixed biasing technique, self biasing technique, and potential divider biasing techniques. First, the fixed biasing of FET is we have to connect a voltage negative voltage source across gate to obtain this fixed biasing condition, where in fixed biasing we use two sources. So we can calculate the fixed biasing using these equations. So to plot the characteristics, we have to use, to plot these characteristics, which is the drain characteristics, we need ID and VGS, and VGS. So we have to calculate the values. For this, we know the IG current, always the gate current of the FET is equal to 0. So when the voltage is given, when the current for DC analysis, apply KVL. We have to apply KVL at this input voltages. So we also know the IG is always equal to 0. So VGS plus VGG, where the VGS plus VGG equal to 0. and VGS equal to minus VGG. As the VGS is a fixed DC voltage, as we know the VGS is a fixed DC voltage, so hence the name fixed DC, fixed biasing circuits. For calculation of ID currents, to plot the graph, we need the ID currents. So ID equal to this equation, where the VGS is substituted with VGG. VDS is substituted with VGG, where here I forgot, but here it is the square, here square will be there, where ID is equal to IDS into 1 minus VGG by VGP or VP here VP whole square. And we also know for calculation of VDS, where the VDS is also an parameter, this current ID, then we have to apply KVL at output voltages, then the calculation of VDS is this current ID is dropping voltage across resistor RD, so the VDS equal to VDD minus ID RD. Here we can plot graph between VGS. Now we can plot graph between VDS and ID, where keeping VGS as some value by using these formulas. Now next type of biasing is called self-biasing. Self-biasing is where we will not give any voltage across the gate. So here we require only one source. Now as we know, the gate current is always 0, so the VG is equal to IGRG, or the VG here, the VG equal to IGRG, where equal to 0, where IG is always 0. Now we have to calculate ID or drain current. With the drain current, the voltage is always the VS, or the voltage across output resistance, or RS resistance or source resistance is the voltage across source resistance is VS, where VS is IDRS. Now IDRS, and then VGS we have to calculate VGS to plot graph. So VGS is equal to minus IDRS. How means VGS minus VGS. Here VG, where VG is always 0, minus VS, where VS is IDRS. IDRS equal to minus IDRS. So now we have to calculate ID. Then we can calculate the ID from this expression, where IDSS into 1 minus IDRS VP, or IDRS we can substitute IDRS with VGS, where the 1 plus VGS by VP whole square, where VGS is IDRS, and the operating point voltage or VDS, to calculate the operating point, we have to know VDS, or VDS equal to, when we apply KVL across the output resistance, then VDS equal to VDD minus ID RS plus RD, thus thus so the voltage drop across resistance Rs provides the biasing voltage VGG. No external source is required for the biasing, and this is the reason it is called as self biasing. This is the reason it is called as self biasing. The self biasing of the JFET stabilizes its Q point and parameters like transconductance, etc. any by increase in voltage drop, by increasing the voltage drop across Rs or gate source voltage and VGS or gate source voltage and Rs gate source voltage across the Rs and VGS becomes negative, and thus increase in ID is reduced, thus creating the stabilization. Next type of biasing is potential divider biasing. Here we use voltage divider circuit to keep it to we keep the voltage divider circuit at the gate terminal. The resistors RG from the potential divider across the drain supply, the voltage V2 across the IG2 provides the necessary biasing. The additional gate resistance IG1 from the gate to supply voltage facilitates its larger adjustment of DC biasing points and permits use of larger values of Rs. So we can use larger values for Rs because we have these voltage divider circuits. The gate is reverse biased, so the gate is reverse biased in this condition. So the Ig is always 0 and the gate voltage VG equal to VG equal to V2 or VDD by VG1 plus VG2 into RG2, where this is the voltage divider circuit. This is the voltage divider. This is the resistance voltage divider equation or resistance voltage divider output. Now when we apply KVL across the input circuit, so VGS equal to VG minus VS is equal to VG minus VS VG minus IDRS, where the VG and we have calculated VGS. Now we have to calculate ID. Then the ID equal to we have this equation for ID, where IDSS into 1 minus VGS by VP whole square, Scottish equation. So now we have to substitute VGS. We have to substitute VGS with VG minus IDRS. By substituting this, we get ID. Then we know the operating. To calculate the operating point or of characteristic equation, we have to know VDS or voltage drain source voltage. Then drain source voltage equal to VDD. We have to apply KVL across the output, then VDD minus ID RD plus RS. When we substitute, the is determined by IDQ or ID and VDS VDS and VGS. As we have seen before, the characteristics, the the operating point will be set by using these equations. So we have calculated these equations to get the stabilization. In this the stabilization, uh, get we get stabilization by creating the voltage across RG. The voltage across RG is used. The voltage across RG1 and RG2 gives the necessary biasing. Hence we can keep any RS or larger RS values. Thus we can eliminate the before disadvantage from the fixed biasing circuits, from the fixed biasing and self biasing. In fixed biasing, the disadvantage of fixed biasing circuit is mainly we have two sources, and disadvantages of self biasing, we have created self biasing circuit to reduce the number of sources. Thus we have another disadvantage, that is the RS value should be less. So to eliminate the disadvantage, we have again created the potential divider circuit. The potential divider circuit, in this potential divider circuit we have two resistors extra. That is the only disadvantage of the potential divider circuit. And thank you.